Shalini Mittal here from Tech Gatha, and this video introduces you to typecasting or type conversion. This is very important to understand how a mathematical expression is evaluated in Java. Now, there are types of expressions like we have pure expressions and we have impure expressions. Now, what do you mean by pure expressions? Are those expressions which consist of same type. Means all the values in an expressions are of similar data type. For example, here we have A, B, C, D, 4 values of type int. Now, if we create an expression using these variables A, B, C and D, whatever operators we use, because all the variables are of same type, the result that is stored in X is also of the type int. When you consider an impure expression, that is expression with different data types. So for example, we have 2 variables of type int, 1 variable of type char, another variable of type float. If an expression comprises of these variables a, b, c, h and x of different types, the resultant stored in the z is of higher type. In this case, it is float. Because float is of higher data type, that is, it requires, the size of float is 4 bytes and the resultant is also in the terms of float. So this is how the expressions are evaluated and the type of result is returned. Now, if you understood this, this is very important to understand that if in an expression we have 2 integers, the result is integer. So for example, 5 divided by 2 gives you 2. If an expression consists, if any of the one value is of type double, the result is the higher type, that is double. So whether it's double over here numerator or double in a denominator, the result is the form of double. And if both the values are of type double, definitely the resultant is also of type double. Now this concept is very important in scenarios like, for example, let me consider a value, say price, and I have a price, say suppose 1200. Now I want to be able to calculate the total amount the user has to pay, and whatever the amount is, there is a 7% discount. Now to calculate, so I'll say discount value will be what? Now when I talk about its 7%, 7% implies it is 7 divided by 100 into the price, that is 1200. So how will we write? 7 divided by 100 into the value, that is price. Let's go ahead and print the discounted value, the discounted amount. So we can say discount value. So I'll compile. You can see discount given is 0.0. Ideally, this should print 7 by 100 into 1200. That should come to 84.0. Now the reason behind this is 7 divided by 100 gives you 0 because it's int by int, and then you multiply with the price 1200, so discount given is 0. Definitely this is not something that we are looking for. Solution is either you say 7.0. Remember, int by int gives you int, double by int gives you double, or you can say int by double gives you double, or 7.0 by 100.0 gives you double, or you can also write this expression as 7 by 100 is 0.07, and we can multiply. So now when we do this, we get a proper value. So let's compile. Now can you see we got 84 point. So this is very important when you are working with the discounted price, profit, loss, wherever there is percentage or you are expecting a result in the form of decimal. So you have to be very careful when you are working with values of same type. Now once we understood how expressions are evaluated, let's see how conversion happens from higher data type to lower or from lower to higher. To understand the conversions in Java, let's take a small example. Suppose you have a 1 kg box and you have a 2 kg box. You want to fit 1 kg apples in 1 kg box? No issues, we can easily fit it. You want to fit the same 1 kg apples in 2 kg box? Yes indeed, no issues at all. But what about now if I have 2 kg apples? 2 kg apples can easily fit in 2 kg box. But can I fit the 2 kg apples in 1 kg box? No. But I want to store 2 kg apples in 1 kg box. Okay, I want it. I want to do that. One solution is you eat some apples. Another solution is you cut the apples. Or you might make pulp of the apples. But ultimately you can see that we are losing on something. We are losing on the apples. We have to either cut those apples or take out the pulp, or we need to eat the apples, or if we do nothing, definitely there are chances that the box may turn away. Same way, in Java, when we see the conversion types, we have implicit and explicit conversion. Remember this table wherein we have all the types and the size of the same. This is the data type with the lowest size. This is the type with the highest size. Now, implicit conversion means wherein I have a variable of say type char. Now, char is 2 bytes. I want to store a value of lower data type in a value of higher data type. So 1 kg in 2 kg. Can I do that easily? Yes. Compiler doesn't complain. It allows me to store a value of lower type into a higher data type. Same way, if I have a variable of type int and want to store in double, it's possible because there is no loss of data. Hence, we don't need to specify to the compiler that, hey, convert this ch to an int. It does it automatically. That is implicit conversion. Same way then we have explicit conversion wherein I want to store a value of higher data type in a variable of lower data type. Here compiler complains. It gives a compile time error saying that there will be loss of precision, cannot convert a value of higher type into a lower type. But as we said with 2 kg into 1 kg, I want to do it. Here also I want to store a value of higher type into a lower type. I want to shut the mouth of the compiler. I just do typecasting. Because I'm explicitly telling the compiler that, hey, this is a variable of type int I know I'm storing in a variable of a lower type, and let me do it. We just say convert the type to a lower type and store it. Same way, if we have a variable of type double, you want to store it int, forcefully you want to do it. We know there will be loss of precision, that the decimal places will be truncated. But if it is okay for us to do it, in that case, we tell the compiler, shut your mouth, convert the double type into an int type. So let's see practically if this works or not. We have a variable ch, say value is a. We want to store in a variable of type int, and we print the value of x. Same way, now I create a value of type double and I say d is equals to some value. Now I try to create a variable y and I try to store d over there. When I compile, you can see here it doesn't complain, but it says here there is error, and what is that? Possibly lost conversion from double to int. I wanted to shut your mouth and do it for me. I'll say fine, I know, please convert it. You can see class compiled. It's also print the value of y. We'll compile and let's execute. So you can see x is 65, that is the ASCII value of it, automatically converts, and now when it converts double to int, there is a loss of data, and that is what the decimal places are truncated. So these things are very, very important in Java, wherein you have typecasting and type conversion and how the expressions are evaluated. So pure expressions and impure expressions. There is a link in the description for the assignments on this topic. Go ahead, solve the assignments and check for yourself if you've understood or not. For any questions or queries, do let me know, ping in the comment section below, or you can even drop me a mail from my contact page. So with this, we come to an end to this video. Happy learning, take care, and bye-bye.